Welcome back to the Triple Threat Podcast presented by Betalytics Sports Betting. This video is the recap video of week 1. It could have gone better, but
what a week of this is one of my favorite weeks. This is the best week 1 of football I've had in a while. All the games were, some were unexpected, some were expected, but the ones that were unexpected were great.
I mean, Friday went pretty well. I liked Friday.
Yeah.
I liked Thursday and Friday. Sunday was, I think, to me, it was kind of underwhelming.
Sunday was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, I think Sunday was a little underwhelming, but I get why, because it's week. I mean, it is week 1.
Their game was really entertaining, at least.
I think we had the best game of week 1.
Okay,
or at least the morning slate. The morning slate.
Yes.
The morning slate, we had the best game.
I was gonna say, I was like,
of all, yes, there is a game that we're gonna talk about.
I'm not even talking about the one. Like
I know, but I know what you're talking about. But I think that of the morning slate, that was the best game of the morning. So,
I enjoyed another one a little bit more.
And that was
Washington, of course.
I
said I enjoyed it.
As myself, I'm just saying, I think as a whole, I was expecting better games overall.
I feel like
like more competitive, at least, or at least like not more competitive.
There were a few games.
More
the Bucks and Falcons game was really good.
Maybe not more competitive.
That was competitive.
We're listening to you. We're just saying we're naming out a couple games that we think were competitive. That's all we're saying.
No, I was.
Did either one of you like watch the Saints game?
Bits and pieces of it, but I didn't go fully. I saw the Kyler.
No, because I knew the Cardinals would win.
I turned it on for 2 seconds and saw the jerseys that the Saints were wearing and turned it off because I couldn't stand looking at those things. It's so ugly.
Yeah.
They look like Vanderbilt if they decided to lose all their ability to design anything.
All right, we're gonna go into.
Let's get in the track cap.
We're gonna go into 3-minute drill.
Bring that
to give for every game, and then we'll go deeper into a few.
You got the time?
2 or 3 or whatever. But
1 second.
Okay.
We're gonna do 3-minute drills. Go through every single game quickly, so we don't have to spend all the time on every single game because that would take too much time. So 3 minutes.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Cowboys, Eagles. Eagles showed up.
Jalen Carter missing.
Cowboys look good.
Yeah. Jalen Carter missing was the only reason the Cowboys looked good on offense.
Well, that may have been what happened, but they played with the cards that were dealt, and it's the game that happened.
Next one. Chargers, Chiefs. Herbert. That's what I want to see from Herbie.
The Chiefs are not. I'm saying I don't care if people don't like it. The Chiefs are not the same anymore.
No.
Yeah.
They lost. They at least lost some of their
next
scariness. I don't know.
I understand.
I'm trying to think of the word.
That's all I gotta say.
The defense for Pittsburgh was underwhelming.
Yeah.
In that game.
When's the win? I don't care.
Fields. I think they made the right choice with Fields.
Buccaneers, Falcons. Mecca and Buka is a dog.
What happened to Young Koo?
He's gonna be
a dog.
Yeah, he's gonna be good. But I was more thinking about what happened to Young Koo at all, missing a 40-yard field goal for the tie.
Overreaction for week 1. Ibuka's offensive rookie of the year.
He has a choice. Yeah, he's a favorite. Bengals, Browns.
The Bengals are terrible.
Yeah, it's ironic that they won by a point, but
they had 7 yards in the second half.
Colts, Dolphins.
And still won.
Daniel, Rick and Jones looked good.
All right, I was completely wrong about that game.
Same.
Tua looks horrible.
That was a win for me.
Take him out, put in Quinn Ewers.
Dolphins are one of the worst teams.
Raiders, Patriots. Raiders look good.
The Patriots
Genty was underwhelming for me, but they good.
Both of them were underwhelming. Him and Amari and Hampton.
Yeah.
I was disappointed in the Patriots.
Dude, they had the best running back was not even any of the expected ones from our rookie class so
Cardinals,
far.
Saints.
The Saints are terrible. Worst team in football.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Cardinals are competent. Commanders, Giants. Debo looks good.
Russ is washed.
I guess.
Debo looks good.
Is Debo washed? I mean, goodness gracious, what are we? Led the leading receiver, 77 yards, touchdown.
I'm just hopefully he stays healthy. That's all I'm gonna say. And Russ is washed. Russ is washed.
English.
Can't speak.
I didn't watch it. Just boring.
Trevor Lawrence looked good. Tet and Bryce Young.
Bryce did not look good.
Yeah,
Bryce
Tet
was
and
not
Bryce Young
good.
connection looked good, but Bryce Young.
Brian Thomas Jr. Where was he?
Don't know. Broncos Titans. The probably one of Bo Nick's worst games, but they still won.
Yeah.
Cam Ward is going to be really good.
Carried by defense.
Niners Seahawks.
The 49ers. Everyone's hurt again.
Yep. Lions Packers. Whoa.
The Packers are better than I thought they
The
would.
Lions might be what
They might miss Ben Johnson.
Yeah. Texans Rams.
The Texans, CJ Stroud's.
Congrats on Stafford passing 60.
Their offense is not good.
And Ravens Bills.
Josh Allen.
No comment.
What a dog.
No comment.
What a dog. And Vikings Bears. JJ McCarthy looked.
JJ McCarthy's gonna be good. He's gonna be
good in the fourth quarter. That's about it. Okay. How much? Did we lose?
Oh yeah, we're over overtime.
Dang. Damn it.
Yeah, it's the first week.
It's week one. We'll
There's more games than normal.
We'll get back into the flow of it.
Yeah, we'll get back into
This is one of the more heavy weeks because there'll be bye weeks eventually, and then
True,
it'll
and
be
then
easier.
But I just want to say that the Bears, Caleb Williams.
Oh, we're going to Monday night game first. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Let's talk about it.
That was
Overrated.
very disappointing because he looked so good. I understand it was the first 15
drive.
plays, and they're all scripted, so they know exactly where they're gonna go. Everything can be quick. Everything's gonna probably be on time for the most part. But after that, he looked terrible.
So I guess he's without Ben Johnson orchestrating every single thing he does.
But
nothing.
I don't even know. It's not even like Ben Johnson is. He's one of the best offensive minds in football.
It kind of would, I'm just gonna say it would kind of make sense because he also had the same thing happening with Clint Kingsbury in college too.
But I'm just saying I thought the first week would have gone a little better, but at the same time I was like it probably will take him a little bit of time to fully get in, fully be able to run at the level that Ben Johnson wants, like his offense at the level that it should be ran at, like Jared Goff did. Because Jared Goff's a 10-year pro. Like, he's been in the league for 10 years.
Yeah.
This is Caleb Johnson.
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams' 18th game of his career. So I'm not saying he's washed or bust or anything. I think he will be good. We all know you don't like Caleb Williams.
No.
But I think we need to give him a little bit of maybe 3 weeks. If he's not running the offense by week 4,
there's a problem.
The level that it should be ran at, then I would be very concerned.
Did you want to say something before I go into my rant?
Nah, we already know where I stand on Caleb Williams.
I think.
Well, now we're going deeper into it.
Well, going into. I'll talk first Minnesota. I want to talk Minnesota side of the ball a little bit. Jordan Mason looks like he's gonna be the guy. He took most of the carries on Monday. He had the 15 carries, and Aaron Jones had 8. So it feels like Mason's taking a little bit more of the starting role, but I don't know if that was just because of the plan that they had going into Chicago.
I know why.
Why?
Because Aaron Jones is an older running back.
No one's denying that.
No, I'm saying they literally said that.
Okay.
I was watching it and they said that he's gonna be the one that get the tough yards and the bell cow running back, so they can save Aaron Jones a little bit.
Okay.
At least.
I didn't know that. That's on me. I should have known that.
I just heard Troy Aikman say it.
JJ. What do I want to say about JJ?
Didn't look good for 3 quarters.
For those first 3 quarters, I'm like, oh Lord, the Vikings might actually be bad. And then in the fourth quarter, he really stepped up and he made some timely throws. The Aaron Jones touchdown that he had I think it was in the third or the fourth quarter. I don't remember which one. I think it was the fourth.
All his touchdowns were
all his touchdowns were in the fourth. So like that touchdown he had to Aaron Jones and Justin Jefferson in the fourth really like stamped it, and then his rushing touchdown.
That was a great play.
It makes it seem like the Vikings will be more competent, and it was also his first game in the league, so it's a lot. There's a lot more that goes into it. So yeah. I'm gonna give him grace for this one. Other than that, I didn't like both of the defenses honestly in this game. I mean, the Bears defense did more because they kept them only to like 6 points up until the fourth quarter. But
then they collapsed.
And then they collapsed. But then I would also say that the Vikings defense didn't do much either. So I'm saying this to say both of these teams were a little underwhelming for me, but I think the games they have next week they should bounce back and do better. I don't know about the Bears, but the Vikings definitely could.
Who are the Bears playing?
They play the
Lions.
Ben Johnson coming back.
Ben Johnson going back to Detroit. So
it is possible.
It's possible
because Ben Johnson does know what he knows everything about the Lions.
I agree. Okay, what other games do we want to go? Our teams first, or do we want to go Thursday night game?
Talking to my team, my game.
Okay, we'll do yours because yours is gonna be short.
You guys want to go first? I might finish wrapping up about mine.
I think Russell Wilson's playing for his job at this point.
I don't think it's gonna be long before we see Dart.
It's not gonna be long at all before we see Jackson Dart.
Or at least maybe even Winston.
Maybe even Winston. I don't know.
I think Winston's just there for like morale purposes. I don't really think he's gonna play unless that's like the only quarterback they got left.
Yeah.
But like, what was I gonna say? Someone else go. I'm thinking.
Abdul Carr did not look so great. He was not having a great game, and literally it was just. I was a little nervous at parts where I was like, we can't put the game away, but that's always hard against a division team to always seem to put the game away. Still always held like some bit of control over it. I think there was only 2 teams that didn't score a touchdown this week, and it was the Giants and and who else? There was one other team that didn't score a touchdown. I think it was the Panthers.
Panthers only had 10. They had 10, so they had to have scored. It might have been Miami. No, Miami scored too. I don't know.
I don't know, but
Houston?
No, it was Houston.
Yeah,
it was Houston.
Yeah, because they had 9 points.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Russ didn't. I don't know. I think Russ had a short leash to begin with.
But because if
he didn't come out and like at least show that he was like a comparable or like a decent quarterback for them, like he didn't come out and prove that
he should be
this team can at least run with him until like halfway through the season at least. And at this point, after seeing him play, I don't think he's even going to make it a quarter of the way through, because I'm not like Washington's defense didn't play great and they still couldn't score a touchdown.
I will say
and he was 17 for 37.
But there's some validity.
I'm not at all saying that the defense is bad for the Commanders. I'm just saying like their defense, like I think you would agree, like their defense isn't necessarily considered one of the best in the NFL. And I think there was a lot of excitement with the Giants coming into the year.
Because on paper it made sense.
But because like Russ last year had a bit of the last year when he came in and showed that like he could win some games and play at a decent level for
I think the Commanders game
was
probably the biggest example that he could still like. That's the most I saw out of him, that he could take a team. He could take the Steelers and win a game.
Blake Neighbors was pissed the whole game. I don't know why he was pissed off. He had 12 targets and he dropped most of them
because they couldn't score.
Yeah, but still, like I'm talking about like with his he was getting ticked off with just not being able to get the ball.
Well, I mean, also Russ was 17 for 37, so he wasn't exactly accurate.
And also, he's just probably frustrated that he's not catching the balls that he knows he can catch.
Like
so it could be a personal thing where he's just like, I should be catching these, but it's just mine wasn't on my A game today, which happens with a lot of players.
That can be true. I really think that it's like Russ was so inaccurate. And their offense could not do anything. That he had 5 catches on 12 targets.
Sure.
Like it wasn't even like 50%.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say I saw Will
when
Harris
they went to him
had the second highest defensive rating this week.
Yes.
Our strong safety.
Yes.
Who is that again?
Will Harris. He's a rookie.
Oh,
that's
all right.
Wait, is he? No, wait.
Can we talk about the Eagles Cowboys for a second?
Yeah.
No, he was drafted in 2019. He's been we got him from the Saints. I forgot.
Because I got two of my own personal takeaways from this Eagles Cowboys game. One, the Eagles are still probably one of my favorite teams to watch play football right now. And I think it's credited. I mean, it's credited to Jalen because Jalen really did carry. He carried the offense on his back that game, minus a couple of catches by Dotson and Goddard. But I think it was really Jalen Hurts' show, and he really proved that he can still have. He didn't need to have the passing yards to win the game. He didn't need to throw a crazy amount of yards to win this game. He just had to be Jalen, and he did it to perfection.
But that's also what they criticize him for the most.
They criticize
him
for the most. Yeah.
For him, it's like he can't win.
Yeah, it's a lose-lose situation. And on the Dallas side of the ball, Dallas looks exciting. Dallas looks. The run game looked more competent than what we were expecting.
Oh, yeah.
But we just don't know if that's gonna translate week to week. This could be a trap game. Offensively, they look good. Then next week, I'm not gonna say they do this against the Giants next week, but next week they have barely 30. Javonte Williams has barely 30 yards, and maybe it's 2.6 average per carry. So it's one of those things where it's like we have to see it week to week to be like, oh, this offense could be competent. A lot of dropped catches by CeeDee Lamb
that
he should have caught. 2 of them probably could have won the game for them.
No, if he caught
there were 2 catches.
Half of the passes he dropped, they win that game.
Yeah, and then defensively, the Cowboys defense, they kept Saquon Barkley in check. I mean, he didn't have any crazy runaway rushing yards. I think the longest he had was 16.
I mean, he had a few
it looks like to me
runs.
that the Cowboys without Micah Parsons can still stop the run. And I think Kenny Clark, as much as people want to put that he's a run stopper, he really did prove it with this game to an extent. It still couldn't stop Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley, but
no one's really been able to do it.
Yeah, but really in the realm of things, it looked like that the Cowboys held their own most of that game with the Eagles. It was just unfortunate that the Eagles are the Eagles. So I mean, Dallas. I'm not gonna say that they're a team. I mean, I don't like the Cowboys in general. That's no one's surprised by that. But I think this is a team I'll be watching week to week to see if they can still produce as much as they did going into the weeks to come, because I just don't know if they can do this on a week to week basis.
Yeah, I mean, my gut reaction with their defense is I do obviously they played well against the run, against a good offensive line, a good rushing team, or the top 2 of rushing teams in the NFL. And they played well. They played better than I thought they were going to play. Mm-hmm. Kenny Clark had a good game. He had a good debut as a Cowboy. I just think it's I don't know like I just think because it's one game, I cannot say that like they are a good run defense.
No, I hear you.
Like obviously it's too early to say that, and like prior even with Micah Parsons, they weren't a good rushing defense. So like you put Kenny Clark in, I know he's good at stopping the run, but as a whole, like a defensive line, in my gut, I feel like this is like an admiration. But I get we'll see. I'm not high, and also Deron Bland just got hurt, so
it's all in due time. So we'll see how they look next week. Okay, I think at this point we'll do Kansas City Chargers just because there's one person I want to talk about, and then we'll get into my team, and then we'll go to yours. Okay. Then we'll go from there. So, Chargers-Chiefs.
Got it.
Chargers side, Justin Herbert looked like vintage Justin Herbert. He looked really good throwing the football. Really made the throws that it felt like what did you say before we started? It was like his second best game you've seen from him.
Yeah.
Passing wise.
Well, since his rookie year.
Yeah. All I gotta say is Quentin Johnson may have had the best game of his career.
Oh, a single game? That was probably his best.
The best single game of his career. Has to be.
He caught 2 touchdowns.
Has to be. Because that's like, we've all dogged Quentin Johnson. The man's been like a meme for like years that he just can't catch a football. So the fact that he had 7 targets thrown to him and he caught 5 he went 5 for 7. He's really worked in the offseason. He really put work on trying to do better at and like working at his craft, and you could see the fruit of what he did. Like you can see that. So I think it's going to be interesting to see if he can keep this up going into the weeks. I think it's the same thing with the Cowboys. Like I have to see week to week to say, he might be a competent receiver. But for this game specifically, he looked amazing. Amari Hampton was a letdown, but it also is the Kansas City defense. So I have to give him that. He's a rookie. He made some mistakes. It wasn't as good as we all thought it was going to be, but there is room to grow, and I think there's room where he can still be competent and produce.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think no rookie running back really had
a really good game. Any
great games this week.
Ja'Cory. I gotta give Ja'Cory some luck. He had a pretty good game. I will give him that. I will give him that. He had a pretty good game.
Yeah, I'm not no one had like a game where it's like, wow, look at that, look at the rookie, like one of the best rookie running backs in his debut.
There's a lot of R's in that, so I'm not even mad that you got that.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't. Yeah. That was tough.
On the Chiefs side of the ball, losing Xavier Worthy hurts. Because,
you already had Rashee Rice out, and
now you lose Xavier Worthy, so that's going to make the receiving room even more desolate. For what I know right now, it's
Hollywood Brown had a pretty good game.
He was pretty good. For what I know right now, Xavier Worthy's questionable with a shoulder injury.
Yeah.
They are saying that it's dislocated. They don't know if it's something that he is going to play on. Me personally, I don't think he should, because if he re-aggravates that or if he re-injures it, then you're out for the season, and then you're really cooked. So I think this is just something like you keep him out for the next coming week, because you want to have his speed and his ability to run his routes well going into the rest of the season. I mean, Mahomes tried to get the job done, and it just wasn't enough at the end of the day, because he just doesn't have the same receiving room that he did. And the defense, me personally, Chris Jones doesn't look as dominant as we've seen Chris Jones in years past. I think you can see a regression a little bit from his play. A little bit. I'm not saying too much.
Not his best year, but it's only game one.
It's only game one, exactly. So I have to see.
I thought he had a decent game. It was just the last play he tried to win the game for him when he should have just done his job on that play, and Herbert wouldn't have gotten outside.
Total tackles, a good game.
Well, yeah, he's a D tackle. You can affect the game more than stat lines for a D tackle.
He's not wrong. I'm not.
Okay.
I just said it wasn't his best game.
It's game one.
Look, the biggest thing for the Chiefs in that game, really quick, was you lose Xavier Worthy 3 plays in the game. That wrecked your whole game plan, because
Yeah,
we
Travis
all
Kelce,
know.
what the heck, man?
We all
No,
know
I'm joking.
that going into that game, Xavier Worthy with Rashee Rice being suspended, he was going to be their vocal point in their passing game, and you lose him 3 plays in. That's very hard to go from that and that being your vocal point of your passing game to not having him. It's easier if you know he's not going to be in that game, or if someone's not going to be in a game, then you can obviously shift your game plan in a different direction. And it's easier to adjust to that type of thing. Like if he was out this week, it's easier for them to adjust their game plan for this opponent rather than losing him 3 plays in. So I think that hurt them a lot. But overall, I think the fear factor of Kansas City is...
Yeah, I'm not putting my money on them this week.
It's definitely lost. They've definitely lost a lot of... I think a good amount of their fear factor. Like, teams are not like, oh my gosh, Kansas City's coming. Or, oh my gosh, we have to go to Kansas City.
No, I agree.
I don't think that's there anymore.
I think it's more fear in Kansas City than on the road.
I mean...
Going into
Obviously,
Arrowhead,
it's tough to play in Arrowhead.
It's tough to play in Arrowhead, yeah.
But, like, knowing you have to go play the Chiefs, the fear is not
In
as
general?
prominent. Yeah. The fear is not as prominent, regardless if you have to go to
If it's an
Arrowhead.
Arrowhead, it's a different situation, but like now this
It's
Chiefs team
tougher with the noise,
isn't as
I'm going to say one other thing.
there isn't strength as much as we thought they would be.
I'm still going to say one thing. It's still the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is still there.
True.
And we've seen him win with less.
True.
I'm not saying they can't
If he-
win.
if he-
I'm
if
just
he
saying
goes-
no one's
if he-
scared of
it's-
them.
Are they going to Philly?
No, it's in Kansas City.
Yeah, if the Eagles come to Kansas City and then whoop their butts at home, then.
I'm not saying they can't win games.
But
Obviously,
if they win that game at home, then we'll have a
like
conversation.
obviously Mahomes is Mahomes, Andy Reid is Andy Reid, and the Chiefs are
The Chiefs.
a good team. I'm just saying the fear of going to play them is not. No one's scared of them like they used to be.
Let's talk about my team. Let's stop talking about the Chiefs. Let's talk
Aaron
about
Rodgers looks
Let's talk
good.
about Pittsburgh.
He looks good.
Let's talk about
Defense.
Do you think I'm going to deny it?
No, I'm not. I didn't say
defense
that.
was awful.
I didn't say
You
that.
let Brees Hall go 107 yards on us.
You let
Yes,
Justin
it was
Fields
bad.
run all over you.
It was offense.
Pass all over.
It was offensively bad.
You
It
let
was
Justin
bad.
Fields look like a top 15 quarterback.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're denying
wrong.
it.
You're not wrong. But here's the thing, and the fact of the matter is, we still won the game. Now here's my point.
yeah.
Here's my point. Here's the points that I'm going to bring up.
Jets are still a Jets.
A-Rod looked good. This is the A-Rod that I like to see. 214, 22 for 30, 4 touchdowns, no picks.
Question:
This was perfect scenario for me.
Do you feel better about when I was trying to convince you to let them in the playoffs now?
It's
That they
week
were a
one.
playoff team.
it's the
It's
Jets.
week 1. It's week 1 and it's the Jets.
Okay, did you expect Aaron Rodgers to throw for 4 touchdowns?
No,
I
did
don't
not.
expect him to do it again.
And
I
look
did not.
that good?
I did not. But
Sorry,
it
sorry,
gives me-
Jesse. I'm not trying to like.
It's your opinion. I can't.
I don't
Okay,
expect.
answer
like, I'm
this.
not gonna
Did
say-
they
it
look
might happen,
better than the
I don't
Bengals?
It's your
expect it.
opinion. The fact of the matter is,
Did they look better than the Bengals?
Who also I don't think is in the playoffs.
after this week,
Yeah.
yes, I think anyone would say they look better than them week 1. But I don't think
Dude, the Colts look better than the Bengals.
I'm not. I know the Bengals looked bad. They looked very bad. But I'm just saying, like this team can make the playoffs.
And what I'm saying is, I just need to see it consistently, and then I could agree with you.
But you've seen them
But-
go to the playoffs with Kenny
we've
Pickett.
been what I'm saying is we've been down this road before, and I know how this ends.
They went to the.
I mean, a first round
They-
exit, sure.
They went to the
Yes.
playoffs
But they
with Kenny
make
Pickett.
it.
Yes.
But the defense also did a lot better. They
The
also wouldn't
defense
have-
is not going to play like that every single week.
No, I do not expect our defense to be that bad.
I hope not.
I really don't.
Is it
Especially
concerning?
with our new pickup that we
I also
just got.
drafted you guys' defense in
It's
fantasy,
best-
and I was kind of ticked off
Yeah,
with both
and
your guys'
I
defenses.
understand. I understand completely. But with our new pickup that we just got, we should be better.
Oh, you just got Jabril Peppers.
Oh, yeah. I was
Getting
about to say,
Jabril
I forgot
Peppers
who
is
you
gonna- Putting him at safety, we're probably going to take Deshaun Elliott out of strong
Well, he's
safety.
hurt.
Put him. Well, I'm saying when he gets back.
Yeah.
We'll see what we have to do with him. But having Jabril Peppers back there really helps us out a lot defensively. And
I'm not going to disagree.
Yeah,
it was a little. I'm just saying it was a little concerning for
the only
playing
other,
the Jets.
The only other knock is that Jalen Warren didn't look great, and also Caleb Johnson didn't also not look great rushing the ball at least.
Well, you guys really haven't been a good rushing team in a while.
I know.
That's not as surprising.
Yeah.
Like you throwing in the passing game was less surprise or a little more surprising, I guess. Like how successful they were, more than like them not having a good rushing game.
I will say, going back to what Michael said earlier about the Jets, the Justin Fields project is looking pretty good right now.
I mean, I think they're pretty happy with him.
Objectively, it looks pretty good right now.
Aaron Rodgers might be upset with them not choosing him and choosing Aaron, he may have won, but
I think he's happy.
It's the Jets think it's a moral win because they saw the Justin Fields project looks good. Now they just have to see it be consistent.
It came down to a Boswell kick, not an Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Also, mind you, Chris Boswell is that dog.
Did he hit a 60?
Dog. Yeah, 60. He's that dog.
I said I agree. I said he was the best kicker.
I don't care if anybody flags me out for this, and we can make this a clip. I think Chris Boswell's the best kicker in the NFL right now.
I agree. I did agree with you when you said that.
If you want to bring up the Brandon Aubreys, you want to bring up the Bates, you want to bring up the who's another one?
Jake Bates is not the best kicker.
Dicker. I mean, you could bring those guys up all you want.
He's got great numbers.
Chris Boswell is the most consistent kicker I have seen play football from the time I've seen watching the Steelers. Most consistent.
What happened to McPherson? Goodness gracious, he was good for a while.
He was good for a while.
But yeah, I agree with you. So.
Ooh, yeah, I'll stand on that. Chris Boswell's the best kicker in NFL.
Like the other guys are good, they're just young. So like I would, and like Boswell's been doing it for so long.
You want to talk about someone who's been doing it for a long time? Gotta put Matt Prater in there then.
Yeah, he had a good kick too.
No, I'm just talking about doing it for such a long time.
I don't know that.
No, I saw what you did. That was smooth. Yep.
I don't know how. I mean, I don't know how good he's been over his career, but
we prolonged it long enough. We got to talk about it.
I mean, it's not really prolonging. It's the
last game we got to talk about. It's the Ravens and the Bills. We'll bring our stuff in, and then you can have your rank because I know you got a lot to say.
Nah, not really. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
A little bit. Objectively, I'll start a little bit, and then you follow from me. Objectively, this is why these are the top two quarterbacks in the league. They're just really good.
Yeah.
They're both really good. As much as you want to say who had the better game, I'm not going to say who had the better game. We know objectively who had the better game based on stats, but what we saw, what we watched, these two of my favorite quarterbacks to watch play football. They're too good when they have the football in their hands, whether it's passing or running. It's just disgusting. So we're gonna say that objectively before we get into specific teams. But like this was probably my second favorite game of the week because I'm gonna pick the Steelers first, but this was really good. Baltimore. Derrick Henry still that dog. 18 carries, 169 yards. That brother ran all over the Buffalo defense like there was no tomorrow. He was good. Zay Flowers, 7 receptions, 143 yards and a tutty. Also looked incredible. The D-Hop touchdown, one-handed, disgusting. Probably one of the better catches we've seen so far this year. Only downside, Mark Andrews wasn't much of a factor in this game, but I don't know if that was the game plan or it was something else.
I think it kind of just
he just didn't catch
went that way.
And then defensively, objectively, Kyle Hamilton looked good. Kyle Hamilton looked really, really good. Malachi Starks looks like a stud, and I'm excited to see what he looks like this year.
He looked really good.
Who else was I gonna say? There's another player I was gonna mention.
Buchanan looked good.
Buchanan did look. He looked really good.
He impressed me.
Yeah, Jay Alexander. We'll have to see how that pans out.
He's getting,
but it's time. It's week one.
Yeah, he's also hadn't practiced in since the 9th prior to the week prior.
Yeah,
that week leading up. Mm-hmm. So he's not 100% yet.
Yeah,
but keep going. I'm sorry.
No, that's it. At least that's all I want to say for the Ravens.
You can go to the Bills if you want now, or Michael can go.
You want to talk about the Bills?
I was gonna talk about a little bit of
All right,
both.
go ahead, talk about it.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff. You know, people getting mad about Lamar Jackson. It's like you can't. I don't really feel like that. You can really put blame on either Derrick Henry or Lamar, because if even with the fumble, he still had an amazing game. He had didn't he have 2 touchdowns?
Yes.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, 169 yards.
Disgusting numbers.
On like, what do you have? Like, he only had like
18 carries.
18 carries.
I saw one person who was getting blamed that I actually agreed with.
And that was
I know who he's gonna say. It's John Harbaugh.
Yeah, it's hardball.
Trust me.
And
That's
another-
all anybody's talking about right
Yeah.
now.
But another thing I think is kind of crazy. Another player that I don't remember the guy's name. I'm gonna be honest.
on what team?
The Ravens. He kind of screwed you
Describe
guys.
him.
He's the guy
Do you know
who
his number?
He's a running back.
slid right into the end zone with a football in his hands.
Oh, that's Trent Simpson.
Trent Simpson.
Yeah.
That was a huge
That era,
That
I
was
feel
that
like
was kind of.
that was a huge mistake, because I did hear if you're ever in a punt situation and it lands, like if it's rolling within the 5 yard, like within that zone of like, I guess the 5 yard line in to the goal line, you never ever dive on it.
dude, you don't do that because
It was literally
either it's already
dying.
gonna go in,
Yeah.
Like
or
it was literally
it's gonna stop.
stopping.
Worst case scenario, it goes in on its own. You don't want to be the reason why it goes in.
But at the worst, you just hit it out and it goes to what, the 7
Yeah.
to 6. Like I agree.
Versus, isn't that, like
was
the,
a
doesn't it go
dumb
to like the
mistake.
25?
Huh?
A touchback goes back to the 25.
35.
Oh, it's the 35
Yeah,
now.
they moved it.
Well, no, punts I think are different.
Yeah, it's the 25 for
punts are 25
And
or
then
20.
Kickoffs
Kickoff.
are 35. Yeah.
That's it's even another thing is even crazier. I think like technically it's unlikely to be consistent, but like if you put the guy on Jacksonville in the game, they just need to really get 10 more yards and then they've got a field goal range for him.
Oh, you're their
Oh,
kicker.
yeah.
I was like Jacksonville.
Jacksonville kicker, the guy who hit
I
a
didn't know
70
where you were
yarder.
going with that for a second.
Sorry, that's all. I was just like, that's,
you're good.
but like the Bills, Josh Allen, man, I think he's like this is one reason why I feel like he could win another MVP. It's
Brother threw
300
he
and
threw 200
250 yards in the fourth quarter.
alone.
that's better than
That's
most of the league's games entirely.
Better than my quarterback, better than your quarterback, better than a lot of quarterbacks on. I got the whole list right here. I got the whole list.
I mean,
of
that was
quarterbacks
better
right here.
than
It's
Lamar for the whole game.
disgusting.
I mean, it was ridiculous. It was
And
ridiculous.
Keon Coleman,
That was a crazy. That one.
One
They had
of
some
the-
lucky plays too.
I'm
I'm just gonna throw that out
wait,
there.
which one was better? That Keon Coleman catch or the DK Metcalf catch where he was playing hot potato with him and Jonnu Smith?
I still think the Lions catch was
I
better.
didn't see that catch.
You didn't see it?
No,
The line, dude, that catch.
I
was-
didn't see it.
Okay, yes, yours. Yes, I'm.
I don't know.
Yes,
Apparently, I
but-
don't
That was
his
know. I
only
didn't
catch,
see
too.
it,
But,
but
like-
I would argue that because
the other one sounds crazy.
I don't know if they were at a point where they were gonna win the game, while Keon Coleman's catch was more essential because they won the game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, like
But catch-wise, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Well, yeah,
that was one of
importance
the
versus-
disgusting catches I've ever seen.
it's just importance versus
Yes,
difficulty.
but I
It's
think
two
because
different
the key
things.
was more important, I think there would be more more
Well, yeah,
leverage
because
to that.
that was also fourth down.
Yeah.
Like, and that wasn't even
So
intended for
that's
him.
like, yeah.
But that wasn't even intended for who tipped
I
it.
got nothing more to say. I mean, Josh Allen's just he's that he's the dog. He's a dog. He knows. Now, if I just want you to take this and take it to the playoffs, please. Be nice to me, brother. Like,
Josh,
yeah. Like, take this and use it, brother. Use it and take it with you. Because I mean, are we going to say these two teams will see each other again in the playoffs? Some shape or form. They
I mean,
probably will, unless
it's
like
possible.
something crazy happens. But,
I think either one of them will be the 1 seed. I
in the
think
division,
I think either one of them will have home field.
I'm honestly gonna say I think it might be the Bills. Just I looked at their upcoming schedule.
I know they've
got
they have
such a cakewalk of a schedule.
they're playing
Come up.
It's so dumb. It's
Yeah.
so dumb. I understand
Just
it's
because
their division and who they're playing in the NFC, like that division.
It just happens to work out this year.
I understand that, but like, it's.
We did that last year. We had the Panthers, Saints, and Falcons,
But
and
like,
Buccaneers.
I don't understand. Like, how is Buffalo's schedule this easy?
I don't even see
Like,
That's a loaded
it
question.
should be like if you're one of the best teams in football.
Jets.
You should have
Jets,
a-
Miami, Saints, Patriots,
Like-
Falcons, by Carolina, and then the next best team would be the Chiefs.
Like they could lose to Atlanta, but like they play the Dolphins.
New England's not a cakewalk.
They play the Dolphins, Saints, in New England.
New England's not a cakewalk though.
It's not, but like I think Atlanta's better right now.
Yeah, I agree.
But
I agree.
like that's a ridiculous schedule. But that's besides the point. I hate that schedule personally.
And also just sucks. It sucks because it's kind of like the Ravens are just now. How do I want to say this without being disrespectful? I don't want to be disrespectful.
Dude, I've heard everything at this point.
I know, but I think it's gotten to a point where the Ravens always go into the season being like the talented football team, and then objectively they had a really good game. It's just their defense just kind of folded, and Josh Allen just did what he wanted with like a couple minutes left, and it's just unfortunate because I think the team can be good, but it's just it's difficult playing in the AFC because there's a lot of good quarterbacks in there that they have to go up against.
I know what you're saying, but
I wasn't
you're
trying,
not.
and I wasn't trying to be
Dude.
disrespectful when I said that. I wasn't trying to. Be
No
that
one's
way.
gonna be as bad as Nick Wright. So
Yeah, that's true. Nick Wright, he
but like
he was having
everyone,
a field day.
I don't like condone hating people. Like I don't condone that. But everyone in Baltimore hates Nick Wright. But
That's what's
I
happening.
get what you're saying with the defense. I just think it's not their defense. It's the what plays in defense they chose to run at the end of that game. They played prevent. Prevent, you don't play prevent against Josh Allen. You don't play prevent against Mahomes. You don't play prevent against any of the top Joe Burrow. You don't play prevent against those guys. Because if you're playing prevent, they can do whatever they want, basically. Because you're 10, 12 yards off the ball.
Mm-hmm.
They can just throw out routes all over you. And, like, it's
tough. It's tough.
it is tough. But do I believe in this team? Yes. Do I think this team is still a
good
top
team?
3 team in the NFL? Yes.
Yeah.
Do I think they have what it takes to win it all? Absolutely. It's just a matter, and will this label follow them?
Probably.
Where they can't, everyone knows what they've been saying in the media.
Yeah, we don't have to go into it.
Yeah, that's going to keep happening. So, if you're the Ravens, ignore it. Just keep going. You have the guys to do it. Just
football.
play aggressive the entire game. I don't care if you're up 2. I don't care if you're up 1. I don't care if you're up 30. Play aggressive the entire game because then you will be able to close teams out better. You will be able to finish the games that people say you can't. And that image and that trend / culture / that's who they are type of thing will slowly start going away, and it'll be far back in the review, and it won't have any reason to come back up. So, and Lamar played incredible. Both of them played incredible. It just sucks that that's the way it happened. It just sucks because that's the last team that they lost to, and they were up 15 against them.
It
But
happened again.
it is what it is. That's my rule now is like, if the players have a 24-hour rule. Like you can be upset for 24 hours and then
Get over it.
you move on. That's what I'm doing, because if I let this like keep going, it's gonna be it's not gonna be good. So I'm done with this game. That's all I have to say about it. And
But other than that, it's a great week 1 of football.
John Harbaugh's not a bad coach, but are his
The seat's hot though.
Are his decisions sometimes questionable? Sure.
Alright,
But-
yeah. It's alright, buddy.
I'm over it now. I'm done.
It's okay.
I'm done talking about it. That's all right. I'm gonna run through. All right, we're bringing back the power rankings. So this is my power rankings for week 2 of the NFL season. I'm gonna say them, and you guys will react.
And
I'm just
me
gonna
and
go
Michael-
through.
And me and Michael will probably.
I'm just
disagree.
gonna go through, and then you guys can say
I've already
something
seen
after.
the NFL's official power rankings.
All right. Do you want me to go from the top,
No.
from the bottom?
Let's go from the
Yep.
bottom. Because we already
All
know
right.
who's the worst.
This is my
In your mind.
NFL power rankings for week 2 of
If
the
it's not,
NFL
I'm gonna
season.
be shocked.
32 is the Saints.
Yeah.
31 is the Titans. 30 is the Dolphins. 29 Panthers. 28 Browns. 27 Giants. 26 Pats. 25 Jets.
Stop.
Stop.
Can I ask why the Dolphins are 30 and not 31?
Because
Because I would argue
I mean you can.
the Titans had objectively a better game than the Dolphins.
I mean,
Offensively and defensively.
You can. I don't have a problem with switching them, but
But there's also I'm arguing
It's
31.
30
It's 31
yeah.
and 30, so it's not
Yeah.
that big a deal. But like,
I mean
like-
you could.
It's like the
I would
fighting
get
over,
you-
fighting over pennies.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to
Move
doing
on,
that.
move on. 25 Jets. Keep going.
24 Colts, 23 Cowboys, 22 Seahawks, 21 Raiders, 20 Bears, 19 Jags, 18 49ers, 17 Falcons, 16 Vikings, 15 Texans, 14 Cardinals, 13
Wait
Bengals,
until we get to 10. Then we get to this stuff.
12 Broncos, 11 Rams,
No.
10 Lions,
No.
Nine.
I didn't see. Shush.
9 Commanders, 8 Steelers, 7 Bucks,
I'm gonna.
6 Chargers, 5 Chiefs,
This is why I
Four-
thought we'd like discontinue
Four
him from doing this
Packers.
because he does some.
Packers, 4 Packers.
What are you doing?
3 Ravens, 2 Bills, and 1 Eagles. And the reason the Eagles are in the top spot, they won the Super Bowl. So if
Last
they-
year,
Here's
once
the
they
thing.
lose,
Here's
they
the
can
thing.
drop,
Here's the
Michael.
thing.
Then
But
the
they're
Ravens
the
should
champs.
too.
Here's the thing. Here's
And
the
they're
thing.
undefeated right now.
then why
thing.
doesn't the Ravens drop?
What do you mean? Why? What do you mean? Why did they drop? If it was preseason, I would have had them at 2.
Sure.
What do you mean? Sure.
They shouldn't
That's
be.
literally
They shouldn't
what
be
I
below
would
the
have
team that
done.
went to the NFC championships.
Michael. Okay, then what's your problem with
You put my team
the
at 9
list?
when we actually won a game and actually could.
Your defense did not look good. You beat the
I
Giants.
mean, I will say, no.
My defense didn't look good. We didn't allow a touchdown, and all of
You
our yards
guys
came
have
off of. If you
issues
watched
on
the game,
defense.
if you watched the game, all of our yards came off of penalties.
You guys have issues on defense. If you don't want to admit it, you don't have to. But there's issues. I have them in the top 10, Michael. They're not 25th.
Yeah, in the NFL
Okay, fine. Whatever.
I will
if
say-
you have a
I
problem
will
with the
say-
Commanders in 9, I don't know what to
This
tell
is
you.
why we
I
take
will say-
off this crap. Because
Bro, can you
suck that.
you can use better words. You can use better words. You can use better words.
First of all, we never discontinued this at all. So I don't know
No,
where
I
you
never
got
said
that
discontinued.
idea.
I said discontinued.
You were
You doing
jokingly
it.
saying that you were done, but like I didn't care. Here's the
I
fact.
was.
Here's the fact of the matter is I don't care that
I knew this was
put
going to
I
hurt
put the
somebody's
Commanders above the
feelings.
Steelers.
Huh?
I would put the Commanders above the Steelers.
Okay, that's fine. That's one
eight.
spot.
They'd be 8. And I say that because...
Let me see your top 10 again.
10 Lions, 9 Commanders, 8 Steelers, 7 Bucks, 6 Chargers, 5 Chiefs, 4 Packers, 3 Ravens,
So a
2
team
Bills,
that barely
1
beat
Eagles.
the Falcons.
Yeah.
Their
They're
defense
better-
was so good.
They're a better team.
How?
Their
secondary is
defense
better?
is better.
No, really.
Okay, then I'm not gonna argue because I think their defense is better.
It is his power ranking.
If you fine. If you want to do the power rankings now, that's fine. If you don't like mine that much, then I don't have to do them.
I don't have a problem.
But
The only issue I have is the Steelers one, and that's just one down.
yeah, if you want to switch them, that's fine.
That's the only issue I have.
I think I'm just saying, if you want to be in the top 5, you should have a winning record. So maybe
Let me look at the NFL's.
That's not
the NFL's record. Have you seen the record? The NFL's one.
the
looking at it
NFL's
right now.
one is. I looked at it. It's pretty similar to mine.
I'll just say the 10 because we don't got to go further into it. 10's Bucks, 9's Chargers, 8's Lions, 7 Rams, 6 Commanders, 5 Chiefs,
Oh, I have Foxes on it. I have Foxes.
4's Green Bay Packers, 3 Ravens, 2 Philadelphia, and 1.
I looked at both. I'm pretty sure both of mine are pretty similar. Okay, it also depends on which guy you're looking at because there's multiple guys that do that on Fox.
Yeah, that's the one that just came up.
So,
I think objectively,
you don't have to be
here's
in the
thing,
top 5 after 1 week
and
without
also,
a winning
if
record.
we're going to say that because the team
If you're
lost,
just better,
You should
now we're
be.
knocking
You
them
should
off
be.
the 10.
You're the best
They're
team.
Okay.
But Michael, here's the thing.
Every top 5 team is not going to
beat
win.
the Giants while the Chiefs lost to the Chargers. They are both teams in the top 10.
And the Bills and Ravens are arguably the 2 best teams in
You were supposed to win
football.
that game. The fact that the Chiefs lost that game, they were knocked out a couple points. But that doesn't mean that at the end of the day.
But the teams that
But we can't just put all the
I'm
teams
more
that
annoyed about.
won
I'm more
at the
annoyed about
top
the Bucks.
5.
I'm more annoyed about the Bucks and like.
The
But the
Bucks.
Bucks in this one are top 10.
Oh, I'm not saying they're not top 10, but they're not better
They're
than.
7. They're not 3. What's wrong with them at 7?
Did you not hear what I just said? They're not. I'm saying they're not better than the teams I just already said. But whatever. Let's move on. Just
Okay.
This is why we love.
Go to the Bible first.
This is why we love
Oh, we're
power
doing-
rankings. This is why we love power rankings.
Well,
This is why. All right. You want to?
I like them.
You want to intro it while I get my?
Oh, yeah, of
my
course you
Bible
would.
out, please.
All right. The Bible verse of the episode is First Thessalonians
There you go, buddy.
5.
Big
it's a
word.
Big word. 5:16-18.
Yes. Excuse me while I look for it real quick.
If you really don't want me to do that, I don't have to anymore. But
Okay.
if it's gonna be like,
I have no issue. I had no issue with half of it on the list. I actually had no quarrels.
besides the Dolphins.
Again, like you said, it's not for pennies. 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18. Rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. This verse is basically, I specifically wanted to hone in on 17, which is pray continually. The verse is self-explanatory. It's not like I have to go deep theologically into it. Paul is reminding this book in Thessalonians is that we need to pray continually. And other versions it says pray consistently. There's others that say pray without ceasing. There's a lot of different verbiage you could use. But basically it's saying we pray all the time. How do I want to go into this next part without being so into it?
Well.
If you've seen it at this point, you know what I'm gonna be talking about without having to talk about it. We as Christians and we as young men need to understand that we like praying continually and praying without ceasing is so important for the body of Christ. I think everything that's happening in the news, not only the Charlie Kirk thing, but also there are other things that are happening now in the world that are really bad, and it could feel like there's no hope in this day and age. But I think that there is hope, and we have a hope, and that's Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is our only hope. He is the one that we lean on when times are bad, especially in times like this. So I would like to remind us that even in times like this, we pray continually, and we need to make praying it's more prevalent now, because for me personally, I think this is a wake-up call. Me personally, I think this is a wake-up call that we need to be more upfront about talking about God and not being ashamed about it, because Charlie Kirk wasn't ashamed about what he talked about. And I think that's something that we as men, specifically young Christian men, we need to be more willing to pray more continually and speak out about the gospel everywhere we go, because I feel like we are at the point where Jesus could come back anytime soon. I can't say I know the timing, but we're getting to that point where it seems like it. So, and I know I said that horribly, so like I apologize if that sounded wrong, but yeah, me personally, it's a wake up call. It makes me want to go and read my Bible and pray, not just because of what happened, but because I know now that we need to take our spiritual life seriously.
No, yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree with what you said. I think it was said well. But yeah, it's a huge wake up call. So
yeah,
it's
crazy. I don't want to say anything more. But I will say one final thing. I think all three collectively we can say is thoughts and prayers to Charlie Kirk's wife and kids. First and foremost. The thoughts and prayers to y'all, because it's tough, and I don't wish that on anybody.
Yeah.
It's
like it's an indescribable type of thing. So.
And especially I think because of the way it happened.
Yeah.
That's horrible. So, anyway, get us away from that. That's episode 70. Next time you see us, right. Predictions for week 2, baby.
Guys, make sure you leave questions or suggestions in the comments with any ideas. We want to, or we like to at least try to do a Q&A with your questions and hear from you guys and grow the community. So make sure you go check out our previous videos for other NFL content and more, so like predictions and stuff like that. But
Michael, do you have anything else?
No.
Jake, do you have anything else?
Nope.
Yes, without trouble.
That's going to wrap up this episode of the Triple Threat Podcast. Make sure you go check our channel. We appreciate if you like and hit that subscribe button. We will see you guys next episode. God bless y'all. Peace.